This is seriously one of my absolute favorite tricks to use when it comes to manifesting. And the best part is that this trick taps into systems that you are already using every single day. So you might as well really make use of it. And when you start using this trick, it immediately eliminates any blocks that are getting in the way between you and what you're manifesting, giving you essentially a clear runway to receive what you want in the easiest possible way with the least amount of resistance. Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I'm Mary Kate and I'm a mindset coach and manifesting expert focused on getting you transformational results. My whole channel is all about manifesting, law of attraction, meditations, and more, where I share the tools that you need to get the results that you want. I post brand new videos every Wednesday, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can get notified whenever a new video goes up. And really quickly, before I share this amazing law of attraction trick, be sure to hit that little thumbs up button below if you are ready to try it out for yourself. It takes just 1 second. So now let's get into it. This is a topic I am so passionate about. And so we're just going to dive right in. Because really, when it comes to manifesting, all of the tools that you need are already within you. It's not from anything outside of you. Really, truly, you are hardwired with everything you need ready to go. It may not feel that way, but you are. You are already manifesting all the time. But what you are manifesting comes down to this hard wiring within you, comes down to your operational systems. And sometimes you just need to understand the instructions to make it all work properly. Think of this video as a little instruction manual on how to operate your manifesting processes. I really feel like that is a better way to explain manifesting because I hear all the time that people are struggling to manifest or that it just doesn't work for them. But that's because you haven't taken a look at your own operating system. And that is where the real magic is. What lies beneath all those superficial things and the part that most people honestly just ignore. They want to go for the big manifestations that they want, but they aren't willing to shift anything internally in order to get to a place where they can actually receive that thing. So this trick that I'm going to share with you will allow you to check in with that operating system within you so that you can clear out anything stopping you from having what you want and get you into a place of becoming a manifesting machine, manifesting what you do want without getting those mixed results or getting stuck or dealing with anything that's going to waste your time. So here is how this trick works and exactly what to do. This trick works by using a specific operating system located within your body. There are actually a few really important operating systems within you. I mean, the one I talk about the most and the one that's actually the most important when it comes to your manifesting process is your subconscious programming. That's just one of the operating systems that you have within you. Because your subconscious programming directly affects your ability to manifest what you want. And it literally controls about 95% of your life without you even consciously being aware of it. But the operating system that we are going to use in this video actually involves a different system, which is your intuition. And it's probably not exactly what you think. Intuition is one of those things that sort of directly ties into subconscious programming because throughout your life, you have been somewhat conditioned to lean more into logic rather than following what feels good or feels right. We're all born with an intuition. We're all born knowing what feels right to us. But then growing up, through society, through parents, through caregivers, through experiences, we're conditioned to ignore those feelings and lean into what looks better, what sounds better. It's truly mind-blowing when you really take a look at your life and the decisions that have led you to exactly where you are. Typically, I find that if you're unhappy with a certain aspect of your life, it's because you aren't following what feels right in that situation. And I'm not saying this is the case for every single thing. We are all different human beings. We all have different operating systems. But it tends to be one of the major factors why. It's not the same for everyone, but I'm just saying. With every single situation you face in your daily life, all of the decisions you make, all of the interactions you have, and all of the choices that you choose, you have this momentary feeling. I mean, a feeling that happens right away, instantly, of it feeling right or of it feeling wrong. And when I say right or wrong, I mean it either feels good or it feels bad. You know in an instant. But if you start letting your conscious mind kick in and letting logic and what you're supposed to be doing start to skew you and you start overthinking it, that's when everything just feels confusing. But really, your body knows right away if something is right or wrong. The big issue, though, is that we are so programmed to ignore these feelings, to ignore our gut instincts, maybe to just not inconvenience anyone or to just go with the flow or to follow certain paths that other people think are best for us or follow what looks good or what everybody else is doing. But ignoring your gut instincts and your intuition will typically lead you into the trap of repeating the same cycles, feeling powerless, and letting your current reality dictate what happens next. When in reality, your body, your soul, your heart, your instincts, they all know what to do. They're all an operating system within you. So let's get into how to access this powerful operating system within you and use one of my favorite tricks to do it. So here is exactly what you're going to do. You can use this trick whenever you need an answer about something or whenever you need to make a decision. And you can even use this to see if you're sort of on the right path with what you're manifesting. The sky is the limit for this trick. So you're going to first find a quiet place where you can find a relaxed, comfortable seated position. Make sure you find a place with no distractions around you and where it's safe enough to maybe close your eyes and really tune out all of the things going on around you. You want to really be able to check in with yourself when you do this trick. So definitely don't do this if you're driving, and definitely don't do this if you have any kind of distractions going on. Wait till you have a more quiet moment. You just want to have a nice, quiet, focused place. So once you get settled, you're going to close your eyes and ask the question that you need an answer to, or ask about the decision that you need to make, or ask about whether you're on the right path with your manifesting, whatever you're manifesting. And do this in a short phrase, something like, is this right for me? Is this the best decision? Am I on the right path? Or anything that fills in what you need to know from your intuition operating system. And the most important thing is that you want to make this a quick question, and it has to be a yes or no answer so that it's clear for you. Don't just say something like, what am I supposed to do? No, it needs to be a yes or no answer for this to work properly. But the key is that you have to be receptive to the instant feeling that you get. And here is what I mean. So as you sit there, you're going to place your hand over your heart. You ask the question, the yes or no question, the short question, and then immediately you're going to notice the temperature in your hand. When you ask the question, right away, notice if it feels warm or cold. And that's your answer, warm or cold. If it feels warm, it's a yes. If it feels cold, it's a no. But the key is that you can't overthink it. Warm, yes. Cold, no. So if I were doing this exercise right now, sitting here with you, here's how it would look. I would find a comfortable seated position. I would close my eyes, put my hand over my heart, and I would ask the question. So let's do something that's kind of fresh on my mind since we're actually renovating our new house. And by the way, I just released a video on how I manifested this new house. So if you haven't seen it yet, I'll leave a link down below. You're definitely going to want to check it out. But something that's been kind of weighing on my mind lately, something I've been overthinking a bit, and something I've been kind of torn on what to do next is which project to start with. I've been torn between doing outside work or inside work, starting with the yard, the living room. I'm all over the place. So with my hand over my heart, I would ask a question that I would get a yes or no answer from. I could ask something like, should I move forward with the living room? And immediately I noticed my hand was cold. So for me, my gut instinct is a no, which means that deep down, my operating system is telling me an answer to something that I know within me, something I've been overthinking now for so long. It was a quick, short, instant energetic feedback that I just got. But I also like to go a little deeper with this exercise because it's important to know that there is kind of always room for error due to persuasion, like when you really, 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 really want something. and that really, 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 really wanting something, that is feedback right there. That is showing you that it feels right to you. So in that case, you wouldn't need to do this exercise because you already know if you're following your feelings and it feels right to you, that's probably the right path for you. And it's also important to know that sometimes the answer comes in the form of feeling really disappointed by the result you got from this trick. Maybe your hand felt cold, which is no, and then immediately your thoughts were like, "Aw, but I really wanted that," or "I felt like that was right for me." "Aw," and like you're just kind of like, "That's not fair, I really wanted that." That right there is feedback too. You have the answers within you, those feelings within you, those gut instincts within you. If I really wanted to renovate this living room and I got my no answer and then I was sad about it and I couldn't stop thinking about it, that is all feedback that deep down I feel like it's something I should do and it's the right step at the right time. This hot, cold kind of hand trick is sort of just a quick trick that you can use to access your intuition when you want to know something quickly, or if you want to know how to move forward, or if you want to get your instant gut reaction on something. But ultimately, the most important thing to do in order to manifest what you want in the easiest possible way is to follow the decision that feels right to you. And you are the only one who can do this. Stop seeking everybody else's opinion, letting it cloud what's best for you, because you are in charge of you. Your body, your soul, your heart, they know what they want. You just have to listen to them. This trick is simply a tool you can use, but it should not be the full basis for how you decide things. The best way to know if it's right is to follow what feels right, always. And when you do this, you'll always be on the right path without a doubt. Sometimes it doesn't always make sense. Sometimes it might even feel uncomfortable following your gut instincts. But I can tell you, from living this way the majority of my adult life, it's worth it to follow how you feel. It's to step outside of your comfort zone and decide how your life gets to be. Stop overthinking everything so much and listen and tap into the powerful operating system that you were hardwired with at birth, because you always know what is right and it's within, and you have to trust your power. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to share it with any family or friends who might find value in it as well. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell notification so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And head on over to my Instagram at mkmagicmindset. And last but not least, be sure to check out my website, mkmagicmindset.com, where you can find more about my programs, how to work with me, and so much more. And I will see you in the next one.